All right, guys, it happened, and we knew it would. Every time we do that, I hiccup. Dante Exum re-signs with the Utah Jazz, $33 million over 3 years. Big signing for the Utah Jazz. Well, really good signing. I mean, this isn't like getting LeBron or Paul George or anything like that. But what this is the Jazz believed in Dante Exum. He's shown all the signs of a player that can really grow into something really, really nice for Utah. And they were able to get him for 3 years, which is exciting. The reason they're giving him $11 million per is because he was obviously getting offers from someone else who wanted to develop him. I've been seeing comments. Most people seem really excited about it. The fact that we have another prospect on this team that can grow and develop alongside Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, who's basically in his prime at this point. But Donovan Mitchell in his second year is going to be able to develop. They'll have more time in training camp together, be able to play and grow, which is awesome. Why should Jazz fans be excited? Well, for one, the Jazz need more young talent, and more young talent always makes a team better. And the Jazz have been trying to develop Dante Exum as much as they can. We all know about the injury history, but now they can really move forward. Dante can feel comfortable knowing that he's got a nice paycheck coming. He can develop, and if he develops even more, he can earn more paychecks down the road. But it's just a perfect situation to bring him in and let him flourish. Dante Exum showed just all the signs he had shown before. So year one, we all know kind of what it was. Dante was really tentative. He was 18 years old. The biggest competition he'd played was against high schoolers, and then he's going and playing against the best in the world. Kind of a big jump. And so there's a reason he was a little bit tentative. The next year, we all know what happens. The ACL tear. Spends all year coming back. Shows some signs the next season, but spends a lot of time behind the bench because we had to make Gordon Hayward happy, who ends up leaving anyway, which is frustrating. But anyways, then we get the next season where Dante's going to get all the playing time in the world and separates his shoulder, misses an entire year. So of all this time we've had him, we've had 1 year where he was 18 years old, tentative out of high school. The other 3 years, 2 of them were messed up by injury, and 1 was messed up by Gordon Hayward. Did you see how that worked out with the hands really well? So he's had 3 years where he hasn't been able to play. Now he gets to play. And when he did last year, he was great. Remember the 5 games? Go look at the last 7 or 8 games that the Jazz played. Dante looked incredible. He showed the speed. He got to the rim at will. Now he can improve on his finishing. Improve on all the things that we wanted him to be able to do. But now he can. Now he can. It's exciting. And then in the playoffs, he locks up Harden better than anyone else, except for maybe I've heard Harlabob talk about Andre Iguodala. Dante Exum locked him down as good as anyone I've seen, and I would argue just as good as Iguodala. His length and recovery and quickness is incredible. His size, like, you guys want to get excited about this contract? Go look up his block on Boban. Dante Exum plays guard, and he rim protects against Boban. He's one of the more unique prospects in the NBA still, and because we haven't been able to develop him for 3 years, we get to finally see it, and it's exciting. So if you're Jazz fans, you got to be excited for this. Dante Exum's back. Dante and Donovan and Ricky Rubio. It's just going to be a great season this year. Dante is going to take another step, and that's something you can look forward to. And by the way, 2 signings the Jazz have made, 2 players that made a big-time impact on that final game that eliminated OKC. Derek Favors hit that big free throw line floater, but do not forget the 3-pointer from the corner from Dante Exum. He hit 2 threes that game, and the dunk that sealed the win. I can't remember if it was the last game or the game 5 or whatever it was. Those 2 guys were a big part of that win, and the Jazz re-signed him. They get to develop him even more. The Jazz will be even better yet next year because of development by keeping the players they have. Donovan, Dante, a full season of Ricky Rubio with Donovan Mitchell, and with Dante Exum now. More time with Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert, who seem to kind of figure things out with Rubio. And then, of course, the great Joe Ingles. And then everyone else. If I'm forgetting, let me know in the comments. Guys, like and subscribe this video. Put an X in there for Dante Exum. All the haters can go back to wherever you're from. A land of incorrect opinions and Probably calamari because it doesn't taste very good. All right, I'll talk to you later.